Welcome back to the Debatable Podcast.
All right.
MC War.
The official sport of rap battling.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Shouts out to Chrome23. So what they did, the battle rap marathon yesterday or something, man?
They started at 1 p.m. From 1 p.m. to 11 a.m. You know, and I think it's the draft.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty dope, you know, because, you know, we got the MC War draft, you know what I mean? For years we've been, I guess, thumbnail, not so much a thumbnail, but we've been letting cats know who we think is an MC War draft pick. So they went ahead and did from 1 p.m. to 11 a.m.
Right.
The draft.
Okay.
So that's dope.
Dope. I actually got the chance to see one battle.
Okay.
Dee Reign.
All right.
Versus Purple Haze. Yeah, it was kind of fire, man. It was kind of fire, and it, you know, it was small crowd, small room, maybe like 15, 20 people. I don't know if there was some more behind the camera. Okay. Dee Reign, she from the South somewhere. I'm assuming she's from Atlanta.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming Purple Haze is from New York. Dee Reign was going in, and she had the full accent. You know what I'm talking about? She was hot. She actually hot, man.
She didn't say she was retarded, did she?
Nah, she definitely didn't say she was legally retarded.
All right. I'm just
definitely not. Shouts out to Don Lady. Shouts out to Don Lady. Nah, but a lot of them are legally retarded. I'm not talking about them specifically, but y'all know what I mean. A lot of these women are legally retarded. We already know. So either which way, she went in, man. Shouts out to Dee Reign. That's the only one that I got a chance to catch. But yeah, man, Chrome23, they dropping a draft. You know, they got a whole bunch of battles they released. They did their draft decision. Remy Ma, Easy Block Captain. You know, pick the 8 elite. You know, shoot, Dee Reign better been one of them because seriously, that battle was hard.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. So definitely go to versetracker.com where you can see the stats and statistics and new releases from new battles. Because they did just drop. Shouts out to Gates of the Garden, which is completing their Root of All Evil 2 card, like releasing the rest of the battles on that card. And they just dropped Prep versus Chess. Chess versus Prep reminds me of Meth versus Chef. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Classic. But yeah, man. And yo, listen, man. Chess got numbers, bro. Chess.
He's also a technician.
58 battles total cataloged from the Bronx. BX total views 40,808,000.
That's me.
Average views 700,000. Shouts out to Chess. He went up against Prep, Baltimore, Maryland. Total battles cataloged 101. Average views per battle 59,000. Over 5.9 million views of his total battles since he's been in the game.
That's crazy.
So, man, shouts out to Prep, shouts out to Chess. Shouts out to Gates of the Garden. Make sure you watch it. You can also tap into versetracker.com. And also definitely watch the content. Yeah, man. So, you know, listen, man. I mean, you know, there's I was definitely seeing you know, the smack conversation just now on the on YouTube. I mean, about YouTube and stuff like that. It's funny because he was saying no YouTube while being on YouTube.
Right.
But I
dig his perspective.
Yeah, me too. Because listen, you know how I've been saying we need our own social media. Because up until we have our own social media, you are in control of nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, listen. I'm from an era where, you know, you can't really hate, you know, the game. You can't hate on who's pitching. YouTube pitching, and you guys, you know, and they're receiving all the content, and then, you know, they put it out there, and it's to their discretion how they want to break bread. You know what I'm saying? That's like Spotify.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Same thing.
It's like they pitching. You follow what I'm saying? So the fact that they pitching.
I mean, even the app market is on what? It's on Apple. It's on Apple. The Apple, you know, that was the whole thing. Elon Musk had a problem with that. Yeah, you remember Elon Musk was like, yo, they overcharging the app developers. They taking 50% of everybody's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the app gets a percentage of every, you know, download. And it gets a percentage of your subscriptions. You know what I'm saying?
So for me, I'm not saying this or that. I'm just saying do all.
Yeah, you got, I mean, yeah, but he definitely differentiated the fact of, you need to be able to, if you trying to,
he's focusing on his platform.
They're already blown up. I mean, they channel is something crazy.
Yeah,
man. Their channel is like,
and much respect to them guys, man.
I mean,
you
probably billions, billions of views. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time, they could definitely take it to their own, But if you're upcoming, and you're trying to build your brand, then you need to be on the YouTube platform.
I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not this or that, it's all of it.
Right. But you know I do hate the fact of the shadow banning and stuff like that, which I think, you know, gets done with certain content. Not that, I mean, see, for me, you know, the cursing, I mean, I get it, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, I remember shouts out to Damon Haley, man.
Right. Shouts out.
Our brother out from out of Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying? And he was always saying, like, you know, if it's like Disney, you know what I'm saying, the cleaner it is, the further it's gonna go. You know what I'm talking about? Shouts out to Dr. York. I think he said in
that's not what you say?
It's not it's not how many people like your content, but it's who you don't offend. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, you know, so I get the cursing part, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, yet I understand, you know, his perspective, but I'm talking about the I don't like the fact that they can, you know, if you talking about certain content, like you start talking, like the whole thing they did with the COVID-19 thing, right. Like, you know, that, like, remember we did an interview. You know, we also have a festival called ATL Hip Hop Day. Make sure if you're in Atlanta, you come to the festival, man. It's every Labor Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? And then what I didn't like, we did an interview. Remember, it was I think it was the Wicked Twins and DJ Scream. Okay. Or it was Scream and Dr. Dan. Dr. Dan is a doctor from Nigeria, man. They done flagged the content. What? And it was just. And Dr. Dan was out there actually promoting for people to get vaccinated, but he was holding what was called what do you call that conversation? Like a open dialogue with Scream, so Scream could ask him whatever you think. So Scream was asking him some of the hard questions. Right. Shouts out to DJ Scream. Shouts out to the Big Facts podcast. But yeah, man, and they hit us. You know, they hit the video. Like, you know, they hit that video. It's just like, you know, we got like a strike. They wouldn't even. I think they might even remove the content. So I'm like, you know, so now it's like that type of censorship is different, you know, and that. So I do like the fact that Trump said when he comes in, you know, he gonna address that. You know what I'm talking about? That's what he said. He's gonna address it. And you see what he did? Trump dropped his own platform. Right. You know what I'm talking about? What's it called? True something. I'll look it up while we talking.
And Kanye went ahead and did something too, right?
Yeah, Kanye was gonna invest in that same platform, I believe.
It's the same platform.
But I don't know if he ever released his own. But you remember his album is released on his own platform on the STEM thing, right? On
new technology.
Yeah, on that, you know, on that STEM platform or whatever, right? And now that, you know, everybody's getting upset because the producers are like, yo, how do we get paid, you know, off of that? But, you know, that was like something that had came up as well. But hold on, let me look up this Trump social media platform. And
it started with a P or something.
Truth Social. I know it was true. I know it was Truth something. Yeah. Truth Social. That's crazy. Exactly. I think it might have been another one that Kanye was going to invest in. It might have been this one. I'm not too sure. You know, but yeah.
And that's where I'm at, man. Just create our own, man. It's like, the moment we create our own, you know what I mean?
As African people, we need ours, bro.
Facts.
They got TikTok. You know, you see what they did to TikTok, but you know,
they done shut TikTok.
Yeah, but you know, because why? You know, and that shows you how powerful social media is and how powerful connecting and programming people is. Right. How powerful it is to be able to have the ability to program somebody through, you know, these apps. So the United States is like, nah, we're not gonna let you program people, because on TikTok, if you ask me, it's a little bit more information on TikTok, a little bit less censored when it comes to, like, you know, what they call conspiracies, you know what I'm talking about, like the different information. I just feel like, you know, also like the realistic aspects of America, people talking about the sides of America you don't normally see. I think it's a little bit more of that on TikTok than there is on the United States platforms. You know what I'm talking about? So they shut that down. First, they shut it down from government officials. Right. Nobody in the government can have it
on TikTok.
And now the ban is official. So I didn't even know that they actually lost the case. This was a appeal.
Okay.
And they lost the appeal.
Oh, so this what they lost was the appeal.
No, they had already lost.
That's what I'm saying. They came back.
Yeah, came back and tried to appeal it.
Okay.
And the appeal shut down. So now they either got to sell it, they either got to shut down operations or sell it to a United States company. So Trump said that he would reverse it. Believe it or not. Yeah, he said he would reverse it.
That's good business when you're doing business with
Yeah.
China, because China's the tariffs is about to be crazy right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Based on that, but
So that's going to be part of his leverage in negotiations.
Right.
So
it's
they
business.
Yeah,
but you know what's crazy? TikTok has 1 billion people, active users daily. That's a continent.
That's crazy.
That's the entire.
Yeah, that's definitely.
That's the entire
that's
China,
crazy.
active every day. That's the entire India, active every day. The entire Africa, active every day. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how, you know, they're like, okay, these guys got a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and control this traffic right here, because 1 billion people on here actively every day. So that's crazy.
Yeah, facts. And that's why, again, as African people, we need to get it. We need to get it, man. We need ours. We need our own.
Some people on here,
we don't have nothing popular that I know of. If so, please hit me in the comments. Let me know so I can download it and I can get active on it. But I don't know any of them.
That's ours.
Yeah.
That's, but there's some people watching that's not African. You know what I mean? So I'm saying.
Yeah, but come on, but they got something. If you're not, maybe India. I don't know if India, but I'm sure India.
I'm talking about the Africans that's saying that they're not.
Oh, the Black Americans? Come on, man. You African, man. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, man. That's like a Caucasian. You ain't gonna hear Caucasians say they not European.
Or Chinese man saying I'm not Chinese, man. I was born in New York. I'm not Chinese.
You're not gonna hear that.
What are you talking about?
Nah. So this is what I was reading. Maybe I'm wrong about the whole Kanye West situation, because I thought he had released it a little bit differently, but okay, so according to an in-depth report from Billboard published on Wednesday, December 4th, over 10 producers on the chart-topping album don't have signed agreements and thus have to make and thus have yet to make any money from their work. The same goes for Vultures 2, which arrived months later. Wow. And then so it says, we have clients who produce music on Vultures albums and have still not been paid for their services, even though both albums have been released. Music attorney Bob Celestin told the publication, presently we have no idea when payment will be made, which is unfortunate and unfair. You would think Ye would be more sensitive to this issue because he is a producer. Lawyers represent. Okay, so it's not how he released it. Okay, I thought he had released it on that STEM software or platform.
Technology.
Off of technology, exactly. And related digital knives, not happy about how no. So yeah, either which way, man. But
you know what's
we
crazy?
Need our own.
You know I agree, 100%. I'm on Dame Dash vibe right now when it comes to that.
Shouts out to Dame Dash, because he been talking. Shouts out to the movie Honor Up.
That's on BET.
That just dropped on BET.
Go check it out.
Yeah, he doing his thing, man. He doing his thing.
I mean, I'm watching. I just want to see how it play out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely. What is it called? The entire culture. It seems like it's against him, but he's like he's
because I was looking at
obstacles
because that
bobbing and weaving,
that art of dialogue,
his teeth guard back in his mouth.
Goodness gracious, that art of dialogue interview that he was just on. You saw the clip on it on Instagram just now, so you look at it. He was on there, and it's like the first thing. Like if you look at the comments, it's like a lot of negativity. Like I'm like, dang, like this how people feel about Dame Dash.
He's fighting,
it was a lot of Yo, this is what happens when you don't humble yourself. This is that, and I'm like, yo, he's doing his thing. He's telling you right now, his platform, his YouTube channel is about to hit 100,000. Right. Which is that's incredible.
Right.
He got a movie that just came up on BET that he funded himself. As far as I know. So I mean, it's like, but again, once they stick that narrative on you, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, he's like wearing white, man, and there's mud on you, man. It's kind of hard to get the mud off.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hey, but speaking of Kanye, right? Kanye was able to affect the Chinese economy.
Wow, from his concerts?
Yeah,
that's
says
crazy.
Kanye West concert boosts China's economy. In the major milestone, Kanye West performed in southern China's city of Haikou, which happened on September 15th, sparked a boost in the local economy. According to the Global Times, 40,000 fans attend the concert. So basically, by them 40,000 fans coming to this concert, it boosted the economy by 52.6 million.
Wow.
In a day.
Wow.
In a day. So, I mean, speaking of Kanye, but not only that, fun fact, Kanye actually lived in China, you know what I'm saying, when he was 10 years old. I guess going through 5th grade or whatever, you know what I mean? And he lived there. So, like, for him to go back to a place where he went to school, you know, when he was a child, whatever the case is, it's kind of, you know,
nostalgic. Exactly.
And at the same time, you know, it's like his pivot is crazy. Like he's going back to a place where, you know, he can kind of get a different sense of a whole nother vibe of culture, because I'm sure China's vibe is totally different from the United States.
Yeah. Nah, facts. Come on, you know that.
Shouts out to Kanye with the 52 million, you know, putting a spike on the economy.
Crazy. Yo, also, I want to also say that yesterday when we were talking about the different leagues and I brought up Scribble Jam.
Okay.
Yeah. But I said Rap Olympics.
Okay.
So Rap Olympics, I was thinking Scribble Jam, even though of course I heard of Rap Olympics, right? But if I'm correct, Rap Olympics was only one event, which actually was put together by Wendy Day, specifically to help Eminem get signed. So it wasn't like they did a bunch of Rap Olympics, though I had heard of Rap Olympics before.
Okay.
But Scribble Jam, we know that was going on every year. You know what I'm saying? Back in that was like late 90s, early 2000s. Also shouts out Braggin Rights that used to happen downtown New York City at Wetlands. I think I seen Immortal Technique win the Braggin Rights. I seen a few different cats. You heard shouts out Immortal Technique.
What about the other one, EOW?
EOW. I was gonna go into them. Shouts out End of the Week. Now they used to do it, and they still do.
They're worldwide.
MC, yeah, they sure are. They in France. I think they're in Germany, London, all over the place. And shouts out to Super Zoo and the team over there at EOW End of the Week, and they do what's called the MC Challenge.
Right.
You follow what I'm talking about? Which I was in one before. Matter of fact, the one I was in, I believe Iron Solomon won that.
Iron Solomon.
He had a different name. So it's funny though, because you know when I was hearing people claim these battle rappers and stuff, but there were these also platforms that they also came from prior to. You know, but I guess it's all based on who's got the most notoriety, right?
Right.
But yeah, man, so shouts out End of the Week, shouts out Braggin Rights, shouts out what was it, New Eurekan Poets Cafe, where a lot used to happen. Shouts out to Rockin' Wills on 125th Street. You know what I'm talking about? They used to actually hold the live mixtape. Now, it wasn't a battle, but you used to have to come up there sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I met Herb McGruff up there. Shouts out to him, because, you know, one time he was playing his music. I didn't know it was him. And I was like, yeah, it's all right. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, that boy came over. He said, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? He just started spitting. Listen, bro, shouts out to Herb McGruff, man. That dude was nice. You know what I'm saying? He put me in place real quick, in my place. But yeah, man, shouts out, like I said, Rockin' Wills. You know, they used to do, like I said, the live mixtape on 125th Street. I'm just saying,
we're from a different era,
yeah, man. So, like, you know, all of these things. And then, you know, you got guys that you are going to, of course, I'm 90s. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 94. You know what I'm saying? My time, you know, 92 in Jersey City when I started DJing. But then 94, I started, you know, not even really, like 96, 97 is when I started going into New York City, which is where everything was at. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, either which way. And then the people from the 80s are going to have their, you know what I'm talking about? Like even before us, they're going to have this whole genealogy of how battle rap came about. You know what I'm talking about? And to where it is right now. And I think overstanding that will give you a better positioning in the space. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, like I said, when I was looking, I ain't know Hitman Holla battled on Fight Club. You know what I'm talking about? We know Hollow the Don. Hollow the Don hit Fight Club. He hit 106 and Park Freestyle Fridays. He hit Smack. So you gotta remember, these MCs was touching every platform available to them. You know, so it's the same thing you should do. Like I see all these different you know, what are them called, videos now where the mic is dropped out of the sky and Cass is just rhyming on the street or whatever. Yo, you should be hitting all of those up. You know what I'm saying? Because all of those are going to refine your skill. I think they call that deliberate practice. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the coach the guy that coaches, what's your man name? Steph Curry is called deliberate play, where like you know basically they got a whole system of how you set up set times, you set goals, and then of course for MC is different, but you can create what those parameters are for you to better your craft. You get what I'm talking about? So this is what we were doing, and that's why those guys from that era are so nice.
Right.
Loaded Lux, Hollow the Don, Murda Mook, you know what I'm saying? Hitman Holla, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Sirius Jones.
Lux is a monster.
You know what I'm saying?
Lux is a monster.
Yeah, for real.
I'm just saying, Lux, whoever's watching from Lux's camp, man. The numbers, man. We just got to talk about the numbers, man. Well, we got one. I'm talking about.
Listen,
we got one.
Listen, at them years. He's been looking at them years in the game.
Listen, we got one.
Yeah, that's a fact, though.
Got one. I'm just saying.
Numbers, that's a fact. We definitely do. Yeah, we definitely do. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, hold on. I gotta give a shout out to this brother, man. He saved his son out of a burning house. You know what I mean? But then he saved his son out of a burning house. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to him. His last name is Krish. His son's name is Dokoro Krish, and the father's name is Harvey Dent. I don't know how they got that going, but still, he said, "I love my son so much, Dokoro Krish, but I still regret going back in that house, going back in that burning building to save you. I'm so tired of putting lotions on 30 times a day and paying for coochie." My man, let me tell you, I had to shout you out for number one, going to get your son.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then I'm like, my man, there's no regrets, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever you got to go through right now, you know what I mean? It's like what happened. What I just read right now is a flag on the play.
Right.
And if I had a towel, I would throw the damn towel at you because, my man, there's no regrets, man. You saved your son's life. Point blank, period.
Right.
Whatever you got to go through, whatever he got to go through, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But so, I just had to say that. You know what I mean? So if the young boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking the young boy's defense, and I'm hoping I'm speaking some sense into your mind, my man. Yeah, you got to put lotions on 30 times a day. Yeah, you gotta pay for sex, whatever. It is what it is, bro. You did it. You know what I mean? There is no regrets, man. Point blank, period, man. And there ain't nothing debatable about that.
Nah, that's a fact. And then, so the funny thing, we're about to end, but I wanted to say this, right? Because I've been seeing, all these women, like, getting their faces done and their noses, and I'm just like, dang, man. And if, again, I always think about the Twilight Zone episode, man.
Right.
They got that Twilight Zone episode where the ugly people was beautiful and the beautiful people was ugly, right? But the thing about it is that the ugly people or the beautiful people that they were saying, I swear, if you go back and look at that episode, they look like these people now that's changing their face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They look like those people they was depicting as the beautiful people in Twilight Zone, but they was really ugly. Yo, you got to see the episode. But why I bring it up? I mean, this is, to me, that's what you use. What's that thing called for? What's it called? Plastic surgery for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we got all these different. You can't tell me they can't. They can fix that, man.
Right.
You can't tell me they can't fix that, man. You can fix that. It's 2025, bro.
Right.
I know it's gonna cost.
It's gonna cost.
But you gotta focus on what it's gonna take to be able to make the. Because put that money to the side so you can pay for something like that. But yeah, man. But I just wanted to add that to it, man. But it's debatable.
Debatable.
See y'all tomorrow.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend.